Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So it has been a couple months, I think, since my last video, and I honestly didn't plan to be gone for that long. I feel like I say that every video, but I'm for real. Like, I didn't plan to be gone that long. I ordered this like a few days before Black Friday, and I thought that it was gonna be here like a couple weeks after I ordered it, but then it was on back order, and I didn't know that because it didn't usually when you order something and it's on back order, it'll say that, like it'll say, you know, it's on back order and you won't get it until whatever. It didn't say that. It didn't say it was sold out, nothing. So I expected it a couple weeks after I ordered it, which was on Black Friday, well, before Black Friday. And I was gonna do a review and a cook with me. And then the delivery date got here and there was no mixer. So I had to call them and they were like, well, it's on back order and we don't know when we're going to get a shipment in from the manufacturer. And so I think I like called a couple times because it never said it was sold out. It never said it was on back order. When I went into the website to try to see like if it would let me order another one, it never said back order and it never said sold out. It never said anything, but it just gave a delivery date for like a week later. And I'm like, how does that even work? Like, mine's on back order, but if I were to order one right now today, I would get it next week. So yeah, I didn't really like that whole process. But it's here. I finally got it. So as you can tell by the title, I did get the KitchenAid Stand Mixer. And so what we're gonna do in this video today is we're gonna unbox it and then we're going to make a recipe. So the recipe that I have picked out today is cornbread, and this cornbread is specific to a restaurant. I don't know if they have this restaurant outside of Texas, but the restaurant is called State Fair. And State Fair has this cornbread. It's called Cornbread in a Cup. Very innovative. And they don't sell that cornbread anymore. I went to State Fair a couple weeks ago and with the intention of going to get one of their burgers. I really love their Kirkendall burger. And it's a steak burger with this like marmalade, like jelly on it. And it has like arugula and like all this other stuff on it. And they took it off the menu. And I was like, okay, well, what about the cornbread? Can I get a cornbread in a cup? And they were like, we don't have that either. And I was like, well, what do y'all have? So they like really, I don't know whose decision this was to scale down the menu, but the menu is like really, really basic. And it's like you can get a cheeseburger that for like $17, but I mean, I can get a cheeseburger at a fast food restaurant for like a whole meal for less than $10. So I'm not really a fan of what they got going on right now. But anyway, we're gonna unmix it and we're gonna make their cornbread because I did find the recipe online and hopefully it's the same. So we're gonna unbox it, we're gonna make the cornbread and see. And I'm thinking about, I've wanted a mixer for such a long time. I want a KitchenAid Stand Mixer for a very long time. So I'm thinking about maybe doing a cook with me series on different things that we bake with the mixer. Just to like try out recipes that I've never tried before and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and unbox. Okay, so I had to run and get my knife because I didn't have it. So we're gonna unbox it. I'm really excited. So I need to go and get some more ingredients because the time that I spent waiting on this thing, I've already used some of the ingredients that would have went into this cornbread. So let me, oh, there we go. Let me pull it out. There we go. And as you can see, this beautiful beast. All right, I'm trying to make sure I keep it positioned the right way so that my address isn't showing. There we go. All right, so this is what it looks like when you open the box. And first we have this thank you card, and it looks like it just shows like all, I don't know if you can see this. I'm gonna when I edit it, if you can't see it, then I'll edit it closer. But it basically has a picture or like a diagram of all the attachments that can go onto the mixer. It has a variety of the different mixing bowls you can get. And then the back, it just has more information about the attachments, like the spiralizer or like the pasta. And I don't know what this one is. But anyways, oh my God, she's so pretty. Okay, so we have the dough hook initially out of the box. That's right on top. I'm just gonna sit that right there. And then we have, what is this? So this is the manual. There's that. All right, so I'm gonna pull it out right quick. That's a shadow. I thought it was dented and I was about to go postal. Anyways. It's kind of heavy. Oh my God. Ooh, I'm so excited. Oh, here's my other attachment. This attachment. I'm not really sure what this attachment is called. I'm gonna have to go over all of the information, but let me bring you guys. Actually, let me go put it on the counter in the kitchen, and then I'll give y'all like a closer look to it. And then like go over all of the details, because I think that'll be easier. So let me go put this in the kitchen and then I'll be right back. All right, so this is the mixer, and I'm gonna have to do a voiceover because I really want to like show you guys all the details. So I'm just gonna do a voiceover of like all the attachments and stuff. This is the KitchenAid Professional 5-quart, 4.7 liter lift stand mixer in the color Milkshake. This mixer retails for $449 but was on sale for $249. It has 10 speeds, which is displayed on the side in the increments of 2. You can also see on the front where your attachments go. There are 10 available attachments which can be purchased separately on the website. That is the screw where you can tighten your attachments. So I wanted to show you how to put the bowl on the mixer because I did have a little bit of trouble. So that mixing bowl has a little hole there, and you just want to put those metal nubs that are on the actual stand mixer through those holes. And then you want to make sure that nub on the back is pushed down into that latch to make sure your bowl is secure. This mixer comes with 3 attachments. Here is the Power Knead spiral dough hook. Next we have the coated flat beater. And last but not least, we have this 6-wire whip. So in this next clip, I just wanted to show how to attach the attachments to the stand mixer. I had a little bit of trouble until I realized you had to line it up. So I'm just trying to show you just a couple of different views on how to get those attachments hooked on to the mixer properly. So here's a little bit closer. As you can see, you have to kind of get that little nub on the side in the hole that it's on the actual attachment, and then you can lift it up. And here we're just looking at the different speeds and how fast it goes from 0 to 10. All right, so next we're gonna get cooking and see how this cornbread turns out. Okay guys, so I know that we were supposed to make the state fair cornbread, but I just took it out of the oven and it was so thick, and it's literally, I don't know. I need to work with that that recipe a little bit more, because it was not it. It was not right. So we're not gonna make that together until I figure out the measurements and where we need to go with that. So I still have all of the ingredients for regular cornbread. So we're just gonna make a regular, like, sweet golden cornbread. And we're just gonna go with that, because I am not about to, oh, that's my oven. I'm not about to embarrass myself on the internet like that. So we're just gonna do that. So for our regular cornbread, we have 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of cornmeal, 2/3 cup of sugar, 3.5 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 cup of milk, 1/3 cup of vegetable oil, and 1 egg. So we're gonna put all our dry ingredients in here, and then I'm gonna put the wet ingredients. I'm just gonna pour them in, because we only have, what, 1, 2, essentially 3 wet ingredients. So let me get my measuring cups. Just washed all my measuring cups before I was like, let me try this again. So we're gonna do 1 cup of flour, and please don't mind my horrible tear of my flour, but we're gonna do 1 cup of flour. I tore it like really, it was really out of control. Okay, so this is 1/2 cup. I'm just going to do 2 scoops of that. So 1, 2. All right, so we got 1 cup of flour. Like, seriously guys, I don't even want to, like, embarrass myself on the internet by showing y'all that cornbread. Like, oh my god, we laughed so hard because it was just that embarrassing. Like, it was not good. Anyways, so that is, as I'm spilling it on the counter, that was 1 cup of flour. So now we're gonna do 1 cup of yellow cornmeal. That's about 1/2 cup. There we go. And 1 more. Okay. Cup number 2. All right, so now we need 2/3 cup of white sugar. Apparently 2/3 cup of sugar is 10 tablespoons plus 2 teaspoons. All right, so according to Google, what did I say? 2/3 cups of sugar is 10 tablespoons plus 2 teaspoons. So I need to find my teaspoon. So this is a teaspoon. So 10 of these and 2 of these. Two. Okay. So we got the white sugar, and then we need 3.5 teaspoons of baking powder. I'm going to, oh my god. Okay. Can't edit that out now, can I? Okay, hold on. 3.5? Yes, 3.5 teaspoons. So 1, 2, 3, and then I have 1/4 of a teaspoon. 2 of those. So 1, 2. There we go. Okay, so now we need 1 cup of milk and 1/3 cup of vegetable oil and 1 egg. All right, so we're gonna use some, like, whole milk. I was gonna use my almond milk, but we need to, like, I'm going back to the basics. I'm gonna put, should I use this one? All right, so I'm gonna use this attachment. And if this is the wrong attachment, please tell me in the comments. So for the next time that I make this, I won't screw it up. Anyway, there we go. All right, so I'm going to put it up. And I'm gonna just put it on stir. So stir is, so it starts off with stir and then it goes to 2. So I'm just gonna put it on stir. I'm gonna spill my milk. Okay. So I'm gonna put it on stir. I think that's a good speed. All right, so now I'm gonna add my milk. I'm gonna slowly add it in without spilling it. There we go. And then I'm gonna add my oil. And last but not least, my egg. I think the safest thing to do is to put it in this first and then pour it in there. There we go. And last, my egg. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. So I'm just using this spatula to kind of, is this even a spatula? Like, what is this thing called? So I'm just gonna use this to get some of the mix off. Oh, that was pointless. All right, so we're gonna do that again. This is the smallest pan I have right now. So we're just gonna go with it because my smaller pan is full of botched, the cornbread that I botched the hell out of. And we're gonna go ahead and cut into it. A little bit of a hard time getting it out in one square, but that's what it looks like. It looks a lot better than the first cornbread that I did. I'm gonna have to work on that recipe a little bit more, but this is the finished product. And now we're gonna do a taste test. So let's do a little taste test. Trying to pinch off some, there we go. That honestly looks so much better than it did when I cooked this the first time. First time I cooked it, it was like, I don't know, it was very dense. So this, you can see it looks a lot, that's not focusing, but you saw it in the previous clip, so it looks a lot more like airy and spongy, so. I did a pretty good job for my first try. I'm not gonna lie. So, yeah. I'm gonna work on that other cornbread recipe. I need to tweak it a little bit. I'm not really sure what I need to do or what I need to change. I'm gonna call my grandma and ask her because she knows, she'll know what to do. So I'm gonna call her tomorrow because it's 11 o'clock. So I'll call her tomorrow, see what I need to do, see how I need to tweak that other one, and try again next time. But thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.